In 270 BC, after the most devastating war in Indian history, Emperor Ashoka stood on a battlefield and looked at what he had done. 1,000 people dead, thousands more dying around him. And in that moment, the most powerful ruler in the ancient world made a decision that history has never fully explained. He walked away from war, forever. But that wasn't the decision that changed everything. What he did next was... Ashoka gathered 9 men, not generals, not priests, not advisors. 9 ordinary men, chosen for one reason alone: their minds. Each man was given a book, and each book contained a different branch of knowledge so dangerous, so precise, so powerful, that if it fell into the wrong hands, it could end civilizations. Book 1, The Science of Psychological Manipulation. How to influence human minds at a mass level. How to make populations believe what you needed them to believe. Book 2, The Science of Microbiology. The precise understanding of disease. How to spread it, how to stop it, and how to use it as a weapon. Book 3, Alchemy. The transformation of matter. The understanding of elements that Western science wouldn't independently reach for another 1,500 years. Book 4, Communication with non-human intelligence. What this means exactly, nobody who has studied it has agreed on. The remaining 5 books have never been definitively described, because the 9 men who carried them were never identified. That was the instruction Ashoka gave them. Protect this knowledge. Evolve it across generations. Never reveal yourselves. Never let the books surface until humanity is ready for what is inside them. No historical record confirms these 9 men existed. No historical record confirms they stopped existing. Some researchers who have spent decades studying this believe the society is still active, that the books have been passed down for 2,300 years through an unbroken chain of successors who have never once broken their silence. The most common version of this story was brought to the West by a French author named Louis Jacoliot in the 19th century, then expanded by Talbot Mundy in 1923, then studied seriously by researchers who noticed something uncomfortable. Several of the scientific breakthroughs of the 20th century, in fields ranging from psychology to microbiology to physics, were preceded by anonymous tips, unexplained manuscripts, and sources that disappeared after making contact. Nobody has proven the connection. Nobody has disproven it. But here is the part that gets buried in every mainstream account of this story. Ashoka didn't invent this idea. He inherited it. The Atharva Veda, the ancient text that Ashoka studied intensively after the Battle of Kalinga, contains a direct and specific philosophy of knowledge guardianship. Ashoka saw 100,000 people killed by a civilization, his civilization, that had access to military technology its psychological development wasn't equipped to use responsibly. He read the Atharva Veda's answer to that problem, and he implemented it. 9 men, 9 books, 1 instruction. Wait until the world is ready. File number 009, Atharva Archives. Subscribe, because what comes next goes even deeper.